What's up, everyone, and welcome to the Affiliate Marketing Academy. This is day 2. Yesterday was a lot of fun. We did 2 full hours of a 30,000-foot view when it comes to affiliate marketing. We covered my entire strategy, what I do on the front end, what I do on the back end, how I'm able to generate 6 figures doing various promos. And that was just day 1 of literally a 5-day academy, 2 hours per day. That is 10 hours that we're going to load in, trying to be able to take you guys from beginner to pro when it comes to affiliate marketing. Now, up on the whiteboard behind me, we'll get to this in a minute, but I just want to let you guys know a few little topics that I'm going to be covering today, okay? First, I'm going to be talking about choosing a niche. Okay, so we're going to start choosing a niche. Now, I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about it, and we'll kind of draw some things up, but mostly I want to keep it as simple as possible, right? So what is a niche? A niche is essentially the way that I would define it, okay? It is a smaller, more tight audience of people that are all interested in a similar thing. It could be something super microscopic, such as, basket weaving, You could build a niche in the basket weaving business, or ant farming. There's people that have ant farms and collect ant, or worm farms. There are people that are beekeepers. So I just want you to think of all these little things out there are these little micro niches. Now, what happens is in a micro niche is you get a passionate audience, okay? Passionate audience. And now this is the key to success in affiliate marketing. And this works with everything, not just our system, by the way. These are principles that will work in anything you ever want to promote. So let me give you an example. I want everybody right now to think of something in your life that you do, let's say as a hobby or for fun or when you're not working. It could be anything from maybe you're a movie fanatic. Maybe you love watching lengthy TV series, that have like 7, 8, 9 seasons. Maybe it's a sport, right? Maybe it's activity related. Maybe it's maybe you collect things, right? Maybe you collect, baseball cards, or maybe you collect coins. Okay, I want you to think of things, and then what I want you to do is I want you to go in the chat if you're live right now, and I want you to just start throwing out things that you're passionate about, not just things that anybody's passionate about, things that you actually find that you have some passion about, that you've taken some time in your life to be able to really research it, understand it, you're knowledgeable, and it might be something weird. It could be something weird, right? We all have these little niches, these little things that we are excited about, that we're passionate about. I'll give you an example. Back in like 2007, pretty sure it's 2007. My friend had a wedding, and I showed up to his wedding. But one of the things the guys did was we do this like bachelor party thing. It wasn't nothing crazy, but just a bunch of guys out drinking. And what we did was we went out and played golf. Now this is back well over a decade ago. I used to drink back then. I haven't drank in probably 7 years, but we went out golfing. I never golfed before in my life. Golf is like a sport that was crazy to me. So every time I'd go up to the tee box, I'd hit a ball, it would go to the right and it'd hit a house, And basically I bought a pack of like 8 balls or 9 balls, like 3 packs of 3 balls. I bought 9 balls. I figured that'd be fine. I lost all my balls at the turn. You're supposed to play 18 holes. I ran out of balls at the 9th hole, and I had to go to the clubhouse and buy 9 more balls. So I had to use 18 balls to play 18 holes of golf. Okay, that's how bad I was. Hey, and not only that, but we were just belligerently drunk because we weren't there to golf. We were there for a bachelor party, right? And so they're driving. I just thought the most fun thing in the world was just doing donuts in the golf cart. Things you're not supposed to do. Now, the reason I tell you that story is because my friend said, hey, that was fun. We should go out golfing again. And I was like, sure, that was fun. Then I'll golfing again. This time I wasn't drunk. This time I tried. And then I was like, wow, this is frustrating. It's hard. Then I went out golfing again. Then I was like, let me go to the driving range, just put on some music and just practice. And next thing you know, I got hooked on golf. And I started going to the driving range 2-3 times a day. I actually don't tell anybody, but I actually took a bucket of driving range balls home with me in the car. Don't tell nobody, okay? I owe that place probably $5 for that. And I just set up a little basket, and I started chipping balls in my backyard. And I could make, out of 20 balls, I couldn't make a single one in the basket. But after like a month of doing that, just in my spare time, I could make like 5 out of 20 balls in the basket. And suddenly I started getting good at golf. Then became it became like a game. I wanted to break 100. I wanted to break 90. I wanted to break 80. I just wanted to keep getting better and better and better. I found something that I was passionate about. And because I was passionate about it, it consumed me. I started watching golf videos. I started watching YouTube videos on chipping, on putting, on form, on driving, on how to be able to get a better swing around your waist. All of these things started becoming fascinating to me, and it was a world I never knew existed. It got so much that I would watch every golf tournament. I would watch the Masters. I would watch the US Open. I would watch the PGA Tour. I would start fanboying on golfers. I would watch, and I would be like, I want to see Tiger Woods play, or I want to see Dustin Johnson play, or whoever it might be. I wanted to see them play. I started going to golf events. I started attending. I started walking around and just watching players play. This example story is so important in the world of sales and marketing, because once you understand that that experience that I went through is a similar experience that you've all been through with something, okay? And if I went through that, how many other golfers have ever got the golf bug? How many other people are in that phase right now where they're just like, they think about golf all the time. They think about going out and golfing all the time. They think about getting better. They think about things. They're buying equipment. Those people are very easy to sell golf-related stuff to. Now, then what happened is, eventually I kind of fell out of it. I mostly go to Top Golf now. Just a little course, whatever. I don't go golf anymore. I still like it, but right now would be a hard time to sell me something golf-related. I'm not going to buy a glove. I'm not going to buy, golf shoes. I'm not going to buy a new polo. I'm not going to buy a bag. I'm not even going to spend money on green fees. Right now, I'm a hard sale because I'm not in that passionate audience right now. Now, I may drift in and out of it. I might get back into it. But what you're looking for is you're looking for people when they're in that passionate phase, when they're in that passionate point of life, they are just looking to dump money and spend money in that area. And this is the same with any example. Let's say somebody wants to lose weight, okay? And they get on a keto diet, okay? First, they're going to do some research. They're going to learn about it. And then they're like, okay, I want to try this keto diet. There's going to be a phase where they suddenly get passionate about things related to keto. And during that window, they are going to want to buy keto-related things. But maybe they fall out of it. Maybe they end up moving on to something else and giving up on it, right? This is how these niches work. There is the broad niche of anybody that kind of like has an interest in keto. And then there's the hyper niche, which are these people are passionate right now and they're in the looking zone. If you can get good at finding people that are passionate and in the looking zone and promoting an offer related to that passion during that window, you can make a fortune. And I don't mean make a sale. I don't mean earn $100. I mean, you can make millions of dollars if you can get good at figuring out how to market to people when they're in that window where they're hyper passionate about a very specific thing and you have an offer that is very good, right? So what you're looking to connect this passionate audience. So you're looking, there's going to be a window of opportunity. Okay. We're going to call it the window of opportunity. Okay. There's a window of opportunity. We're going to kind of make it look like a kind of a window here, a window of opportunity. And if you can hit that right window of opportunity with an offer that solves a problem, right? If you can get them at that during that window, so you're gonna find a niche, you're gonna get the people that are passionate during the window of opportunity where they are hyper engaged in something, and you're gonna hit them with an offer that solves a problem. Now, it doesn't even have to be an offer that solves a problem. This list will buy anything. Like, let me give you a random example. Okay, so there are communities online that pretty much for everything, right? So there's like the flat earth community. There's people that are like, hey, I'm a flat earther. I believe that the earth is flat, not that the earth is round. There's a government conspiracy, things like that. They go down a rabbit hole of, YouTube videos or people trying to do experiments, trying to say, and they look outside and they say, I don't see any curvature. And they start going down this rabbit hole. What happens is they start, and as they go down the rabbit hole, eventually they become hyper passionate, right? Hyper passionate. During this time, if you were able to target those people during the time they're hyper passionate with, like, let's say a canvas with a, I'm going to show you one. Let's say a canvas with a flat earth on it. Let me grab one real quick. Hold on. I'll have one example. Mike Noah always gets mad at me when I pull these off the walls. Let's see. All right, this is a canvas right here, right? So this is just it's just a simple canvas. It's just got a magnet. Don't worry. Mike is like, why are you always pulling stuff off the walls? So what if this, for example, this is just an album cover for some music I did. What if this was a canvas of a flat earth? Just imagine like you can Google like a diagram of a flat earth, right? Well, normally this is going to be hard to sell. This is just a flat earth map on a canvas, right? For $40. It's hard to sell. If you try to run ads, you're not going to sell it. If you try to promote it, you're not going to sell it. It's a difficult thing to sell. However, if you're able to target somebody during the window of opportunity where they are hyper passionate about flat earth in that moment, they'll spend $100 for that. They'll spend $200 for that. And this sales psychology is extremely important because it directly applies to affiliate marketing. It directly applies to making money online, whether it's e-commerce, like selling something, or whether it's promoting an offer or whatever it is. At the end of the day, all you're doing is you're looking to find a passionate audience, get them during a window of opportunity, and then solve a problem or just give them something exciting to fuel their passion. I'll give you a couple more examples, then we're going to keep moving. A couple more examples would be like, let's take some sports. I use golf. Let's take like bowling, right? I'm not passionate about bowling. I like bowling, but I'm not going to buy a bowling ball. I'm not going to buy a what's it called? Like the little, the towel you wipe the ball down with, and it's got your little initials sewed on it, or your team, a team jersey, or I don't know, you probably got things to wax the balls with, or you probably got, you probably got gloves, a certain glove. There's always stuff, right? I'll go bowling for fun a couple times a year, maybe. But then there's people that literally are in bowling leagues and like they go several times a week and they're all trying to get to break 300 or hit 300 or get all strikes. They're just hyper passionate. They think about it. They talk about it. When they're with their buddies, they're drinking beers. They're talking about bowling or billiards or pool or I don't know, any sport, curling. I don't care what it is. The point that I'm making is that when these people are passionate, they are buying products in that niche. When they're like me and they're not passionate, you're not going to sell it to me. I don't care if you discount your bowling ball 50% off. I don't care if you have a Black Friday sale that says, this bowling ball is normally $200. I'll give it to you for $10. I'm still not going to buy it. But the passionate audience, you can discount it from $200 to $180, and they will just flood to it. So I want you to understand the psychology, and I want you to think about what niches do you feel comfortable in? What niches do you start to feel comfortable in? Okay?
Every day I see him scrolling through my news feed. Lean on the Lambo, lean and say cheese. I'm not trying to judge, you could do your own thing. I'm just trying to inspire them to think differently. Everywhere I go, I'm preaching positivity. Push away the drama, we ain't got no time for tea. I'm not trying to judge, you could do your own thing. I'm just trying to inspire them to think differently. Man, it's obvious to see that you can honestly deceive all these MCs by fronting like you ballin' on IG with your sisters taking pictures in your Airbnbs like flexing on a rental with